Hey, it's Smackdown Comics, and this is my review of A Voice in the Dark. It's number 3. It's brought out by Top Cow and Image. This book, see, I know for a fact I would love this book regardless, but I happen to know the person who does the writing, Larime Taylor, and the art. And I don't know, it gives me kind of like a different perspective. When you want to see a person that you know deserves to succeed, doing their book and putting themselves into a book, and it's, do you know what? And seeing them pull it off, and just come up with something this quality is just amazing. And I certainly don't want to forget Sylv Taylor. She does the covers for these books, and I would love to just have one on my wall. It's just gorgeous. I'm yeah. There's so many things I like about this book. Not only is it almost purely like character driven, which I think his past as a playwright really does come to the fore. But it's just, I love kind of serial killer stuff. I'm a big fan of books such as Dexter, and I like to see it done well. And this is just lovely. And you've got some brilliant little homages in this to, well, I think it's a homage to it. I'll tell you about it in a second. But with this book, it's all about dealing with the backlash of what happened in the last story, where a girl killed her parents, and Zoe's expecting, it all to go wrong, and for everything to like be over before it even started, really. And Jill, the station administrator, she does something quite unexpected, and after a lovely little meeting, which there's a lot of refinement done to what might be continuing, and then it goes on to this lovely little like dinner date, and you've got Ash and Krista and that there, and most of them are what I would call entitled kids, and they just come across as being really nice and welcoming, and and they're kind of like open arms to Zoe, and it's a real lovely kind of blossoming of a friendship, and she learns a bit more about where she's going to slaughter you, as they call it. I just love that. And one of the little homages I like about it is cut a circle as the serial murder capital of the world, and that I thought was just like a bit of a tip of the hat to Lost Boys, and it was just so enjoyable to read, because a lot of this is all like building up and building up, and then you get some lovely last final frames, and everything's going in a certain direction. There's the way it flips back and forth, the kind of present and the past and everything is done so well. You never feel lost or wondering what just happened then, which you got books like Marvel do an awful lot of time travel stuff in their books, and it's poorly done. And with this, it's a couple of things are taking place in different time periods, like weeks apart, and it's there. It's just like watching a really good TV show kind of unfold. I'm loving this series, and I wish it all the best for the future, because it deserves a long a run as possible. I want to see this go as far as humanly possible, because it's just so enjoyable to read, and I'm not alone in that. I know quite a few people who've picked up this book and they're enjoying it, and a couple of them are like me, lucky enough to actually know the writer, and they can see what he's pouring his heart and soul into it, and it's brilliant. And I'm just it makes me smile because I like reading books which I care about, which is it's a rare thing these days because there's a lot of throwaway stuff, and value isn't placed where it should, if you know what I mean. It's less about the writing, the artwork. It's more about who's in it. Um, you know, how many variants. There's not enough variants and stuff, and but a lot of like what the big two are doing is just so corporate, and this is just so it's staying true to its kind of form, and it's a story, and a strong story with some great artwork, which I'm over the moon about. Um, Story wise, love it, absolutely love it. So I'm going to give it a 5, easily 5. Artwork, I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5 because I just think it's just great. It is. So it's a 9.5 out of 10. I love this book, and I will be continuing to pick it up as long as possible. It's just great. Um, Hope you enjoyed the review. Please comment, subscribe, thumbs up. Let me know what you thought, and have a great week. Bye.